Good day and welcome to the news for today. I'm Willing Abba, your presenter for this very channel. Heading to the news which says Anambra poll, IGP deploys DIG, 5 AIGs, 14 CPs. Ahead of the November 6 governorship poll in Anambra, the Inspector General of Police, Baba Usman, has ordered a major overhaul of the security architecture in the state. He has consequently dispatched the Deputy Inspector General of Police, Force Criminal Investigations, and Intelligence Department, Joseph Ebunike, as the coordinator of the election security in the poll. Ebunike will be assisted by seasoned strategic commanders from the rank of Assistant Commissioner of Police and above for effective supervision of security personnel and operations in the elections.
Election security is a civil responsibility that we will provide to the people of Anambra to come out and exercise their franchise. And we hope we will do that with all sense of responsibility. And we also urge the people of Anambra to come out in mass and exercise their franchise.
The commanders include 5 Assistant Inspector General of Police, 40 Commissioners of Police, 31 Deputy Commissioners of Police, and 48 ACPs. This was contained in a statement in Abuja on Tuesday by the force spokesman, Frank Mba, titled Anambra Election, IGP Overhauls Security Landscape Ahead of Poll. It stated, DIG Ebunike is saddled with the responsibility of overseeing the implementation of the operation order involved from the election security threat assessment to ensure a peaceful environment devoid of violence and conducive enough to guarantee that law-abiding citizens freely perform their civic responsibility without molestation or intimidation. Ebunike will be assisted by the DIG in charge of the operations, acting DIG Zaki Ahmed. Other strategic commanders deployed in Anambra State include 5 Assistant Inspector General of Police, 14 Commissioners of Police, 31 Deputy Commissioner of Police, and 48 Assistant Commissioners of Police. The senior officers are to coordinate human and other operational deployment in the 3 senatorial districts, 21 local government areas, 5,720 polling units in Anambra State. The reported overhauls is coming against the backdrop of threats by the indigenous people of Biafra to disrupt the poll if its leader, Nnamdi Kanu, who is currently facing criminal persecution for demanding Biafra Republic, was not released by November 4th. IPOB, which is enforcing a weekly stay-at-home in the southeast every Monday, also said it will announce a daily stay-at-home from November 4th if its demand was not met. But Baba was quoted as calling on the electorate in the state to come out in masses and exercise their franchise, as adequate security has been employed to protect them before, during and after the elections. The statement said the IGP reassures the nation that the force is adequately prepared for gubernatorial election in Anambra State come November 6, 2021. He reiterated that the force will do everything within its power to work with the Independent National Electoral Commission and all stakeholders to protect democratic values, provide level playing field for all political actors, ensure adequate protection of voters, INEC personnel and equipment, accredited observers and other key players in Anambra State. Alright my people, that is it for the news we just received. The Anambra poll, IGP deploys DIG, 5 AIGs, 14 CPs. Well, the only thing the government should do that will ensure peace in that part of the country is for them to please release their leader, Nnamdi Kanu, and then negotiate with them amicably. Maybe it might bring peace. Drop your comment while we move to the other news. Heading to the other news, which is Nnamdi Kanu excited over United Nations urgent appeals to Nigeria, Kenya. Leader of the indigenous people of Biafra, Nnamdi Kanu, is delighted by the urgent appeals written by United Nations to Nigeria and Kenya. His lawyer, Aloy Ejimako, made this known in a tweet after his meeting with the Biafran agitator on Tuesday. The United Nations have issued urgent appeals to both the Nigerian and Kenyan governments, respectively. demanding immediate stoppage of any torture or violation of rights committed against the detained leader of IPOB. United Nations also warned of serious consequences if the allegation of torture and violation of fundamental human rights against the IPOB leader were confirmed. The United Nations intervention followed by a petition to the United Nations by Kanu's brother, Nnamdi Kanu, and his counsel, Mr. Aloy Ejimakor. United Nations urgent appeal to Nigeria and Kenya, according to a statement by Kanuta, have been transmitted to both countries since August 26th. And acknowledgement received from Nigeria's permanent mission to the United Nations in New York on September 17. Ejimakor tweeted, "I just concluded a visitation with Onyendu. He salutes all Umuchineke for remaining focused on the mission of the movement. He's happy with the urgent appeals issued by the United Nations against Nigeria and Kenya and salute at Mazi Kanu and Bindman for their efforts in this regard." In the appeal, United Nations demanded an explanation of the initial steps taken by the federal government to safeguard the rights of Kanu in compliance with the international instruments. The mandate read, "As it is our responsibility under the mandate provided to us by the Human Rights Council to seek clarify all cases brought to our attention, we will be grateful for your observations on the following matters. Any additional information and any comments you may have on the above-mentioned allegations. Please provide detailed information on the current state of health of Mr. Kanu and the measures undertaken to prevent any irreparable damage to his life and personal integrity, and to ensure that he has access to medication and medical treatment required by his health conditions. Please provide detailed information on the circumstances in which Mr. Kanu was arrested, forcefully disappeared before being handed over to the Nigerian authorities and transferred from Nairobi to Abuja. Also provide any international arrest warrant that may have been issued against him prior to his arrest." Alright my people, that is it for the news we just received that Nnamdi Kanu excited over United Nations urgent appeals to Nigeria and Kenya. Well, I think since the federal government are not doing anything to release Mazi Nnamdi Kanu from detention, since they really don't care about what his people are feeling, now the United Nations are now sending appeal to them to find out what is really happening, what is really going on in the country with Nnamdi Kanu. Why are they detaining him? And to find out why did they extradite him to Nigeria? Because it seems Nigeria is about to abuse his fundamental human rights, because fighting for the rights of his people is not wrong. He is not kidnapping nor terrorizing anybody in the country. He is just fighting a just cause for his people. Well, we don't know your thoughts and opinion. We would love you to drop it at the comment section below. In case you haven't subscribed yet, we would love you to do so. Please click on the subscribe button below and click on the bell by the side so that whenever we drop our content, you will be the first person to get notified. Thanks for staying tuned to this very last moment. God bless you.